Steps to create an effective social media posting. Schedule. Crafting an effective social media posting schedule is like building a strong foundation for your online presence. By organizing your content in advance, you ensure that your audience remains engaged and aware of what your business has to offer. This strategy not only boosts your brand's visibility, but also helps in maintaining a consistent relationship with your followers. As you create a strong schedule, you'll see how a little planning can make a big difference. A well-thought-out social media schedule enhances not just engagement, but it also lets you manage your time more efficiently. Think of it like planning a weekly meal menu instead of deciding last minute what's for dinner each night. By planning, you create more room for creativity and intentionality in your posts. Preparing posts in advance leaves more room to interact with your audience and adapt as needed. Let's take a detailed look at why understanding your audience and setting clear goals are vital initial steps. Assessing your audience and goals. Understanding your audience is like knowing the ingredients before cooking up a storm. Begin by asking yourself who is most likely to interact with your posts. Are they business professionals, sports enthusiasts, or perhaps pet lovers? Knowing who you're speaking to shapes the tone, content, and even the timing of your posts. Once you have a clear picture of your audience, the next step is setting clear goals for your social media presence. Without goals, posting becomes a shot in the dark. Do you want to increase brand awareness? Is driving traffic to your website a priority? Or are you focused on building community engagement? Each of these goals demands a slightly different angle in how and what you post. Here's a simple way to start. Identify your target audience's key characteristics. Determine what problems or interests your content should address. Set specific measurable objectives for your posts, like increasing website visits or boosting shares. By keeping these elements in mind, you establish a stronger framework for making each post count. The combination of knowing your audience and having clear goals points your efforts in the right direction and builds momentum in your social media strategy. Choosing the right platforms. The next step in crafting your social media plan is selecting the platforms that best suit your audience. You wouldn't want to post cooking recipes on a professional networking site, right? Knowing where your audience spends their time helps you interact with them where they're most active. Look around to see where your followers are most engaged. If your audience consists mostly of teenagers and young adults, platforms like Instagram or TikTok may be best. For a more professional crowd, LinkedIn could be your main focus. It's about meeting your audience where they are, not where you wish they'd be. By focusing your efforts on the right places, you make the most of your time. Creating a content calendar. A content calendar is like your roadmap for what comes next. It helps you organize what's being posted and when. Imagine lining up your favorite TV shows for the week. Knowing what's coming up adds intention to the planning. First, consider the types of content you want to include. A good mix might be something like this: promotions, highlight deals or new products; informative posts, share tips or insights relevant to your field; engagement-focused content, ask questions, run polls, or start discussions. When planning, ensure there's a healthy balance of content types to keep your feed fresh and your audience engaged. This approach prevents posts from feeling stale or repetitive. Utilizing white label social media content, white label content can lift some of the load off your plate. It provides ready-made material that you can customize and brand as your own, saving time and resources. Imagine having a base cake that's ready for icing. You do the decorating to make it uniquely yours. This advantage means you don't have to create every piece of content from scratch. It allows you more freedom to tweak the material to fit your style and audience. Balancing original content with these ready-to-use resources means your schedule stays full and varied without overwhelming your team. Tracking and adjusting your schedule. After putting your plan into action, be ready to adapt if needed. Monitoring how your posts perform is key to understanding what works and what doesn't. Are followers engaging with your posts? Are your goals being met? Regularly review these metrics and be open to changes when something isn't working as planned. Here is how you can effectively track progress. Check engagement rates. Look at likes, shares, and comments. Evaluate traffic. Measure how many people are visiting your site via social media. Adjust timing and content. If something isn't hitting the mark, switch it up. Being flexible allows you to change direction quickly, and keep up with what your audience wants. Keep a close eye on your results, and you'll refine your strategy over time. Maintaining consistency. Moving forward, consistency remains the backbone of any social media strategy. By keeping a steady schedule, you ensure your audience knows when to expect posts, breeding familiarity and anticipation. Regular posting creates an ongoing conversation that supports your brand's story. Tools can also help you stay organized. Consider using schedulers to automate posts or spreadsheets to plan your calendar. By investing in these tools and habits, you create a structure that brings predictability and professionalism to your social efforts. With clear strategies and regular assessments, your posting plan becomes a seamless part of daily operations, showing your audience that you value their time and attention. Taking control of your social media strategy with structured planning and engagement monitoring can transform how you connect with your audience. By integrating effective tools and schedules, you ensure your efforts remain consistent and impactful. If you're exploring options to add ready-made materials into your content mix, consider the benefits of incorporating white-label social media content to save time without sacrificing quality. 98bucks Social can help you stay ahead with a steady stream of tailored posts that support your goals.